What is going on, guys? Today we are looking at FUT birthday Theo Hernandez. He's gone from a 76 rated left back all the way up to an 86 rated centre back. It is a lovely increase for him. He's gone up 2 pace, 4 shooting, 10 passing, 5 dribbling, 6 physical and a whopping 13 defending. This card has had such a nice upgrade, and we're going to check, is he playable as a centre back? 115k on the Xbox, 117k on the PlayStation. Obviously that could change from now to when this video is released, so bear that in mind. That is currently at the moment how much he is worth. So let's look at his basic information. We'll then look at his attributes and his chem styles, which chem style is the best. We'll then go on to what's good, what's bad, overall rating, and is he worth it, and can he play that position. But before we do all that, smash that like button and subscribe. It's been absolutely incredible these past few days. I think I've said it in every video, but I'm absolutely loving the support that everyone's given. I really appreciate it, and we'll keep going, we'll keep building, and hopefully we'll get to a point where we're really looking at these cards on a real mass level. So let's get into the basic information on Hernandez. He's got a 3-star, so pretty average. I'm quite happy with that in general as a centre back. Left footed, 6 foot, medium work rate. So overall, 6 foot's really nice height. Obviously, a couple of inches taller and he'd be optimal level for a centre back in a lot of people's eyes. Left footed, so left sided centre back, quite happy with that. Medium work rates for me don't really matter too much, as obviously centre backs in this game pretty much stay at the defence. So I'm quite happy with that. So the biggest thing on this 86 rated card is the fact he has got 94 rated pace. Now that is outstanding for a card that has no chem styles to it, no upgrade boosts. 94 pace is phenomenal. Whether that makes much of a difference in a centre back, you will have to wait and see. Then he has 86 defending, which gives you 81 interceptions, 84 marking and heading accuracy, 89 standing tackle, and 93 sliding tackle. Then he has 83 physicality, which gives you 87 strength, 80 aggression, 66 jumping, which isn't amazing, and 79 stamina, which again for a centre back is easily doable. So any more stats, realistically, I'd say is the 84 crossing, 87 short pass, and 83 dribbling. Apart from that, they're looking mid to low 70s, a couple of 60s in there. Overall, stat-wise, not a very unique card. I think he's very much bog standard pace, defending, physical. So whether you want to upgrade any of his dribbling and passing, leaving his defending wide open, or you'd like to personally just go for defending and physical, there is that element as well. For me, the pace is definitely fine. He is absolutely rapid as a centre back. He does cover well. The only issue with him is he's got really good pace, but I find that his positioning as a centre back wasn't amazing. I did find him, I think it's me as well. I think it is my defending style, because it seems to be with a lot of these centre backs. They go walkies quite a lot. And I don't know if that's me just rushing out to attack someone and rather playing that calm game that realistically everyone knows that how to play, is you've got to let them come to you. For me, I like to get that ball back as soon as possible. I'm practically pressured. What is it? High pressure or something like that? Constant pressure all game long. I've not got it on, but that's how I like to play. And if I had unlimited fitness, I'd probably be a lot better than I am. But that is sometimes my issue, and that sometimes does lead this astray, that I do tend to defend a little bit willy-nilly, and it may kind of compromise some of the positioning of the defenders. So I can kind of see where I'm coming from. I've kind of just worked that out in my head. But apart from that, the actual tackling side of him was absolutely solid. And saying this from using, I think it was Witzel last time that I did a review on, going from a CDM to a centre-back, I found that the defending wasn't, his tackles seem to be a little bit lackluster for me, whereas this is the complete opposite. I think he's got a fantastic tackle. Everything else may be a little bit average, but his tackling and his kind of aggression on the ball was really nice to see. And that leads me to believe, do you upgrade his passing and dribbling to make him more composed on the ball, or do you go out and buy more chem styles for defending and physical? Obviously that would be a Sentinel. Sentinel. Someone said it in a comment one video how to say it, and I've completely lost it. So I do apologise if the guy who put that is watching. But I'm crap at pronunciations. So if you do put that on, it would give you a 94 defending, 90 physical, and 79 dribbling. For me, that is what I want. You'd have 99 standing and sliding tackle, 94 marking and heading accuracy, and 86 interceptions. You'd then also have 97 strength, 90 aggression, and 76 jumping. It also does add an extra 1 on the dribbling for some reason. But for me, that is the chem style I'd go for. It overpowers his defending, which is phenomenal. You get then a bit more strength out of him, which he's already really strong. Especially even though he was a left back, he's definitely got a bit of strength behind him. And then it does add that little bit of jumping, which was a little bit of a negative for him. The fact that he was winning headers, but not as much as someone with a bit better jumping and is like, say, 6'3". Obviously, that is the case, but he does win a few headers. It seems like he was losing out to a few people who necessarily wouldn't head against someone like Puyol, Varane, Ramos. So I am comparing him to some meta players, but that is what you want to see, because he's going to be in your main team overall, really, if you are going to buy him. So let's go into what I did and didn't like as I've chosen my chem style, and then we'll go to his overall rating and if he is worth it or not. So for me, the pace was phenomenal. It didn't make too much of a difference, but you could tell the difference. He was just rapid. A player would go past him, and before he's even got to the goal, he was already there. He absolutely smashed his run. Really enjoyed the absolute speed on him. So that was something really nice. Then the defending side, like I said, with the basic, I found that his tackles were really, really nice. He just seemed to wander off a little bit for my liking, and didn't really stick too well in that position, even though it may be player error. I still find that necessarily, but I did want him more kind of stay in that central role where I felt like even when I wasn't controlling him, he was pushing out to the wing a bit too much for my liking, possibly trying to get back on that left back position, but he did kind of wander off a little bit. So that's personally an observation that I made. Whether you see the difference or it might just be my defensive style, like I said, that's something up for question. Strength-wise on him, absolutely fantastic. He was a massive, massive unit when it came to tackling. Really, really enjoyed that. Without the Sentinel, either way, his jumping weren't great, and I think he did get out-headed by quite a few people. But with that jumping, it just made that little bit more of a difference, which I thought was average then, rather than kind of missing out on a few of them headers that were clean. He did manage to start winning them again, which is always nice to see. So for the overall rating for this 86 rated special card, I'm giving him a 7.5. For me, there is so many centre-backs that are worth this card. He's 115k. You can get so many centre-backs for that price who are either just as good, way better, and you could get them so much cheaper. Varane, meta, OP, probably goes for, I'm going to check what he goes for, because obviously he's got the same links as well. You could get him for 45k, and Varane was 10 times better. You could then get Ramos, who I believe maybe either just cheaper, or actually it's probably a lot cheaper now. Another great centre-back you can put in there. It is very nice to have that dynamic image. Don't get me wrong, I think he was a really good player, but for me, he's a little bit off the mark when it comes to a centre-back position, and there is so many players out there that people will choose over him. So hopefully you did enjoy this video. If you did, make sure you smash that like button and subscribe for more content. Is he worth the 117k? Probably not. I think he's a fun card to play with, something different if you're a Real Sociedad, is it Real Sociedad? Yeah, Real Sociedad fan. If you're a French fan, if you're a Theo Hernandez fan, then go for it. He's really fun to play with. But when you come into competition time, I think he's just a little bit off the mark. And that is really crucial in this game for me. Competitiveness in this game is at an all-time high. Even if there's not a lot of people playing, the people that do, you need to make sure you've got your team equipped and you can play with them to the best of your ability. So for me, it's a no. Is it a fun card? Yes, I think it's a really nice idea. I'm enjoying all of these position changes. I think they're really fun and something different, or different for this FIFA anyway. Obviously, they've done them before, but there's something different in the FIFA, and I'm really enjoying them before Team of the Season comes out. So, hopefully, like I said, hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, like button is down there. Thank you for the support. Can we get 10 likes on Theo? And also subscribe for more content. And I'll see all your beautiful faces next time. Peace!